Aphantasia, the inability to form mental images of real or imaginary people, places, or things. First known use of aphantasia. In 2015, the term was introduced by Adam Zeman. The history and etymology of aphantasia, from the Greek word phantasia, which means appearance to the consciousness, imagination. The example of aphantasia in a sentence: he has a condition called aphantasia, which means he is unable to voluntarily produce mental imagery. Rootic. Rootic has two meanings. The first one, phonetics, of, relating to, having or being an accent or dialect in English in which an R sound is retained before consonants, as in pronouncing hard and car, and at the end of a word, as in pronouncing car and far. The second one, phonetics of a vowel, influenced in coloring by an adjacent R sound. The history and etymology of rootic, borrowed from German rhetocismus, from Middle Greek rhetakizin, which means to use the letter P or the sound R excessively or incorrectly. The example of rootic in a sentence: the rootic sounds are usually the last ones a child masters. Alienist can be defined as psychiatrist. The first known use of alienist was in 1864. The history and etymology for alienist. In the case of alienist, the etymological trail leads from Latin to French, where the adjective alien gave the rise to the noun alieniste, referring to a doctor who treats the insane. Alienist first appeared in print in English in the 19th century. It was preceded by the other alias descendants, alien and alienate. Alienist is much rarer than psychiatrist these days, but at one time it was the preferred term. The example of alienist in a sentence: alienist, by the way, is the term given to the psychologists of the time.